where do you find the difference between being a total copycat and just to get the inspiration from?
That's a huge question. Every designer copying a lot of things. We're copying like our decisions, our, I don't know, visual styles, even clothes selection or something like this. Always seem like trends. So to be a designer, sometimes it's just to have a specific set of items.
Yeah.
For example, Kinto tumblers with fancy heads with stupid things written on them. But if you're really interested in becoming a designer, you like need to not just copy the visual part of every solution, try to understand the main idea behind this, the logic, the structure. This is the difference between a good designer and just copycat.
And do you prioritize, for example, feedback from your coworkers and your company, everyone who you work with, or users?
Our CEO, the smartest guy on the earth, so
Sure.
this is the priority number one.
Yeah.
And some there below, like super below, our users with their
Who cares? I just delete every comment if it's negative from other socials, so you...
just delete their accounts.
That's a great idea. We need to have more powers. While working on our product, do you prefer to consider and make something different that the world never seen before, or you try to keep it simple so users cannot experience something new and not be shocked that much?
I think it's the main challenge in our product. We have different audience. Sometimes people don't want something like super simple and stupid. For example, like in our Pro Tools, again, people want to control things. They want to see everything. They want to be able to change everything. And if we try to hide some additional settings and bring this to the interviews, people like, where is the thing? I want to see it. I want to control this thing. I would change it. We understand that sometimes you can keep things pretty complex, and this is just because we have specific audience, and that's okay.
Do you have any recommendations for beginners in design? Where to get this inspiration, where to get the skills? Like, what do you recommend? What would you use?
My recommendation would be like think broadly, look around, not only for designers, but for, I don't know, movies, like businesses, like visual ads on the streets, something like this, nature. And the most important thing is to try to understand the principles behind all these things, like why it was done like this and why it was